This is the Dollar Tree dry erase whiteboard easel that we are going to be putting a sublimation design on today. I really like these whiteboards from the Dollar Tree. They are so easy to do the sublimation process on and very inexpensive. So I'm starting in my Creative Fabrica account. I have the all access. I'll have a link below for that. So I found some graduation images that I downloaded, and I thought we'll do table place setting or table marker for a wedding reception. And so I'm not going to use this one. We're just going to create this in Canva, but we are going to do some table decorations from, I've got my mom's 90th birthday party. And so these were her invitations. So I'm going to take this invitation and I am going to make some table decorations with that too. So let's get started in Canva. So I have the Canva Pro account. So I am going to open up a custom size here. And these white dry erase boards come in at a little under 6 inches from top to bottom, and they are a little under 4.5 inches wide. I want my design to overlap, so I am going to go in my units here, and I'm going to change this to inches, and my width, I'm going to do 4.5 for my width, and my height, I'm going to go 6.1 because that should give us a good overlap on this whiteboard so that all of the white is covered. So now I'm going to go to my uploads here because I did bring in that graduate one. And I thought I had my mom's invitation in here, but let's just upload this invitation of hers. See if I can find it here. Here it is. I will upload the invitation picture that I want to use. I'll upload both of them so that you can see I'll bring this one in first. And you can see on here that there's some background on this image. So I really didn't like that. You couldn't see her face really well. So then I erased, or I'm sorry, I'd used the background remover to get rid of that background. And I put some gold behind there and some balloons. And so that's what we're going to use today on this design. We're going to use this, and let's see, I'm going to stretch it out. And I think I'm going to try and center this, and I will see if I can find that same gold background. So I'm going to go to elements here and look for gold background. Don't know if I'll be able to find the exact one. Close enough, huh? That might be the one I used. And so I'm just going to stretch this out to fit, just to fill up the rest. And we'll see what it looks like. And I'm going to send this all the way to the back, and so that her image comes forward. I'm going to pull this down to the bottom and blend this together a little bit here. Let's see if I can change this color a little bit more. There we go. That blends out pretty good. Let's do this color, blend it out too. I'm just hitting these colors here and blending them out a little bit to see if I can get them to match up here pretty good. That is pretty good, I think. So now I've got that ready, and I might see if I can find those balloons here. Gold balloons, and maybe throw some more in the top up there. There we go. And those are probably the ones I use similar to that. And I'm going to put that right here, and then position to the back. Oops, bring it forward one. Oh, that's not going to work. Forward. That's not going to work for me. So let's see here. Send it back. No, because her picture is solid. So I think I'll just leave it like that. That looks pretty good. So that will be where I will do some centerpieces for her. Now I'm going to add another page, and we will work on that graduation. So I brought in a couple pictures of my grandson here. And so I'm just going to stretch this out. Now, these pictures I downloaded off of Facebook. So they are not going to be high quality image, but it actually looks pretty good here. But I'm going to go under edit here and I'm going to go under adjust and I am going to just see if I can brighten this up a little bit. There we go. Brighten it up a little bit so that when I put it on that whiteboard, it's a little brighter. And so all I did is you need the picture highlighted and then you go up here to edit and then adjust. And then I went down to brightness. All right, so now let's go back to uploads and I am going to bring in this image and let's see here. Make this a little bigger so I can see where I want to put it here. Put this in. You can also change the color of this as well. So now let's see, move this a little bit. Make this smaller again, a little bit bigger than that. All right, so let's move this. Where can I put this? Let's see. I got a little room here, so I'll bring him down here, bring this in, and let's see, maybe I'll put something behind this so that we can see it better. Or I can also change the color here. Let's change the color. Edit here, go into duotones and see what color I can bring in here. No, it doesn't really help it much to change that color. So let's go see what other effect we can get here. So back to edit and we will go to shadow and see if I can put a shadow on there. No, that didn't help either. So maybe I will use a different picture here of him. So let's just go to duplicate this page and let's change this image and pull in the other one of him in the football field. So let's try this one and see what we get here. This one I think will work better. So I'm going to position this to the back and then I can bring this graduate over. So you can see that you do have to play with these to get them the way you want them so that you're going to be able to see it. Now you can also see that I still have that shadow going on there. So you could take that shadow off or you can leave it on. You know, you could do whatever you want with that. I don't like that one at all, but I think I'm going to leave it off. And so I'll pull this down just a little bit and I've got that in there. Move it here. There we go. And now we're going to add another page and we'll try a table marker here. So let's go to fonts. This one, if you don't have the pro account, you might not be able to use some of the fonts that I use because I brought a lot of my fonts I have brought in from Creative Fabric. As you can see, it says uploaded fonts here, and I'll put a link below for how to upload fonts. But I think you have to have a pro account to install fonts into Canva. So I am going to look for a font. Let's use this one and let's do table 8. So we'll just call this table 8. This one I'm not going to print because um, it is not something that I need right now. So I'm not going to put this on a board. Oh, I might just to do my video with it. So I'm going to put that 8 in there. Now I'm going to find a different font because I don't like that one. I want something formal, like for a wedding. I don't like that one. Let's see. That one's kind of neat. So maybe I'll shrink this down here. I got it in the center. You can tell from the line there. Pretty good there. So let's see what they had for the table markers. So table 8 and then the name and the date. All right. So now we'll add another text box here. And we'll write table here, Table. I don't like that font as much, but I'll try this one. Try it here, stretch this out, bigger, bigger, bigger. Bring this in. Table 8, and then you could put, I'll just do just a couple, a name, Sam and Sally, just whatever, just a name in there. And Well, you could put a thank you in here or anything that you wanted as well. And then you could add a date to this. So let's duplicate this. Um, Control C, Control V. Whoop, didn't do it for me. Highlight this and Control C, Control V. Get your next line in here. Get it right there and put, let's go 5:16:25. And I don't like that font, so I'm going to change that. Let's try this one. Oh, that doesn't look too bad. So that is a way that you could do a wedding reception table marker. You could also put something like, thank you for joining us for our wedding. Let's move this up a little bit. And I will put that on there too as well. Move Sam up. And also, let's change the color of these. Let's see what would their colors could possibly be. Let's go with something cute here. As you can see, when you click on color, it brings in the color from the other designs that are on this as well. So let's use some of the colors from this one. So we'll use this green. So that is cute. So then we'll do that for this as well down here. And we'll leave that one black. And let's add another text box. Control C, Control V. So I have the same font here and just write, we, oops, we pre, no, we thank you for celebrating with us. You could write anything you want, or anything, So, but that is a way that you can do a table marker for weddings. Very inexpensive to press this on. I'll probably do one just to show. So now I'm going to get rid of this one because we're not going to use that. And now I will download these. I will call these centerpieces. I'll get these downloaded. So you just go to share and download. And because I have the Pro, I'm going to raise my DPI all the way up and I'm going to make PNG. You can select other things in here, but I want this to be a PNG. I'm just going to click transparent background here. And now I'm going to download these. And as soon as they're done downloading, I print from Word. So I'll pull these into a Word document as well. Get these finished downloading here. I did raise the DPI up quite high so that they're a good quality image. So it's going to take a second here. Here we go. So now you just extract these. If I can find my spot. Anyway, you extract all and then that way they will be in my ready to be put into my Word document. So I'm going to open a new Word document here. And I'm just going to go to layout and I'm going to make my margin 0 and I'm going to leave my orientation this way possibly. And I think I'll try 8.5 by 11 here. So I'm going to insert my pictures. I might go to 8.5 by 14 because I can get maybe all 3 of them in. I'm not sure. So we'll try this. So let's go to my downloads and centerpieces right here. I'll bring all 3 of them in and let's see here. Get rid of these. So now the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go here and do wrap and through. So again, you go to this icon right here, this icon, wrap and through, or it's right here too, wrap text and through. And then I'm going to go to the last one. You can see it already pulled that one up. So now I'm missing one here. It must be behind. There we go. There, it's behind there. So now I will change my layout and I will go to landscape here. And now because we did the wrap and through, we can move these on the page. I'm not going to be able to fit all 3 of them on anyway. So, but I will take this one off and then I will add it to another page. So very easily, I'll just insert that from my device. And I think it was the 3rd one. Yep. So wrap oops, text wrap through so I can move it around because then I can add other things to this page as well. And I'm going to make my margin 0 just so that I can fit more onto this page. So now let's go to the first one here. And I'm going to go under File and Print. And my printer that I'm using is an Epson EcoTank 2840 that I've converted over to Sublimation ink. I'll put a link below for how I converted that. Now under Printer Properties, I'm going to select Premium Presentation Paper Matte and High Quality. And under More Options, I'm going to make sure I'm mirroring my image. And I want to make sure that bidirectional or high speed is off. And a preference of mine is under image options. I like to emphasize more and emphasize thin lines. And then I can go and I will get these printed so that we can get them pressed. So I just wanted to let you know that I did find these boards on the Dollar Tree website, and they come in 24 packs, but I did read and it says that they are mixed. And so I don't know if you get 12 of each or what you get, but I just wanted to point out that you can order them on Dollar Tree's website. And I have ordered things on there before, and I usually do the ship to store pickup because that's free. So I just wanted to let you know that as well. I am using my htvront Auto Heat Press 2 for this, so I have got it warming up. We are going to be pressing these at 385 degrees. So I'm going to set that. I'm going to be using good firm pressure, and we are going to be pressing these for 60 seconds. And here are our printed designs, and as you can see, they printed perfectly and they are just the right size. I'll get this on here so you can see that there is a little overlap on the edges, and that is exactly what we want. And so we're going to get these on, and I'm going to tape them in place, and we're going to get these pressed. Be sure to clean your white dry erase boards before applying your design. And of course, I am using heat resistant tape for this. So I have these on my pressing mat. I did not take the easels apart. I just have them, as you can see on this one. They're just laying flat. I've got all 3 of them on my pressing mat here, and I am going to be pressing these 385 degrees Fahrenheit for 60 seconds. And they're just about done here. And I'll open this up. And as soon as these cool a bit, I will do the reveal. These turned out absolutely perfect. I will get us for you so you can see them all, and then I'll get them set up on a table. And here they are all set up together. I think this is such a fun and easy project to do, and I highly recommend it. Thank you for taking the time to watch my video. Please like my video, subscribe to my channel, see links below, and leave me a comment.